and welcome back to the Big Knit Energy YouTube channel. My name's Sammy and this is episode 37 of my knitting and spinning podcast. I have a few finished objects, like 1 or 2 acquisitions and some whips to show you, and let's just get started. So my first finished object is this pair of stone socks, and this is a pattern out of the volume 1 of 52 weeks of socks. So here it is. I knit this in Yarn Cafe Creations biscotti sock in the colorway Gothic Red. See, I still have a lip veil. I have the label somewhere, I don't know where it is though. But that's those, and this is a gift for my niece's fiance. This is our wedding color, and I enjoyed this pattern. It was pretty easy, and I think it's a really nice, like, classy looking textured pair of socks. Now she will have a matching lace wrap to go with his socks. So I have to mail these out hopefully I'll get to that tomorrow. Today is Friday, June 2nd. Take them off the blockers. So yeah, pretty cute. They look nice together. My next finished object is more socks. For the stone socks, I finished those on the first day of summer sock camp last week, but they said whips counted, but it just seemed like kind of unfair to do a pair that I literally just finished that day. So I did not enter those, and I cast on another pair of socks, putting them on the blockers even though I haven't soaked them or anything yet. And this is my first time knitting my handspun. So these are sport weight socks. I knit them on a US 2 and did a 48 stitch sock. And I just knit little shorties because I was afraid of running out of yarn. But let me show you guys how much yarn I have left. Still have like 99 yards, 90 something yards probably here. So I am considering ripping out, these are cuffed down also. I'm considering unpicking like the top and picking up the top row stockinette and then just knitting a longer ribbing so that these will stay up better, because the first one, this one that I knit, I was knitting really loose for some reason. So this one stays up decently, but this one doesn't stay up that much. So I think if I just give it like, you know, an inch or more of ribbing, I might do more, then they'll stay up better. So I just have to find some time to do that, because you guys know unpicking a cast on is kind of annoying. But there are my handspun socks. This fiber was like 2/3 BFL, and then like a 1/6 sari silk and a 1/6 mohair. And I really like them. I over twisted this yarn, which is why I wanted to use it for socks, because it will be durable. And BFL will be durable, silk will be durable, mohair will be durable. So overall it's going to be a really good sock yarn, I think. And this was I think maybe January fiber club from Hedgehog Fibers, either January or December. So there's that. I did like a 3-month thing, and it was one of the months. There's that, and this is going to end up a whip again, probably, even though it's technically a FO right now. These are kind of finished objects, but I don't really think I should count them when I tell you guys how many finished objects I have. But I slowed down a little bit on the squares because I'm just deciding what other scraps to use. I don't have a bunch of like, super small scraps now, so I'm deciding which ones of my larger scraps to break into. And I have 3 crochet squares for my crochet blanket. This one is Stitch Together Studios. This is a January 2021 colorway called Illuminate. This is some 75/25 sock yarn that I dyed. And this is Cascade Yarns. I forget what it's called, but it's their like multicolor with different colored plies that kind of transition colors, like a Zobber ball or something. But yeah, so I finished these 3 squares, so I'm gonna weave the ends in now. I'm not weaving the ends in so that until I show you guys, so I remember which ones I've showed you. But I have about 15 squares or something now. And I ordered some black yarn from Pretty Twisted Yarns so that I can start joining them. I just ordered 2 skeins of her new black colorway. She released these really awesome bright colors. And as much as I want to get all of them or get one of the color sets, I am still actually trying to work through my stash, even though it may not seem like it. So there's those. Next whip, I'll show you guys my, what's this called? Oh, I remember. Oh man. My habitation throw. I think I only did like 2 rows on this, so maybe I don't need to show you guys. But there it is anyways, I'll show you. Maybe I haven't worked on this at all. Maybe I'll cut this part out. I don't think I've worked on this. Alright, my next whip is the, what's it called? Whitmoor Cardigan. And I have now, alright, so this progress keeper right here is where I was last time, and I have now completed the yoke and separated for sleeves, split for sleeves, whatever you want to call it. And let me try to get this to a spot where I can show you. So that is what it's looking like now. And I'm just finishing using the first ball of yarn. So this is my first time knitting like an integrated button band where you knit the button band at the same time, and I'm really liking it. It's a little bit fiddly, but overall it's like a really nice effect, and it's super nice that I'm not gonna have to go back and do it at the end. So, and this is knit in Woolberry Fiber Co. in the Berry Caramel base, which I actually don't think is available anymore. And this is the colorway Peachy Keen. And last time I ranted about the center double decreases from the purl side, and if you want to hear what I have to say about that, you can go see the last video. Just if you're going to knit this pattern, look up a YouTube video on how to do center double decreases. Trust me. So yes, this is the only like garment I'm really knitting on right now. I want to cast on like quite a few summer tops, but I'm trying to get further through this because I've had a problem of having 2 sweaters going at once and not wanting to work on either once I get 2 going at once. I don't know if I would do that with a summer top or not, but I'm just being careful. And then my last whip is a new whip, and this is my second pair of summer camp socks that I am knitting, and I just cast these on yesterday. And this is in Crafted by the Fates yarn. This is a mini set called Found Fae. So this is her Impressionist base, which is a 75 superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, and it was 5 20-gram minis. And this is the first sock. I am knitting a 60 stitch sock on US 1s, and I'm also using a Moonglow Yarn Co. gray that I have left over from the Sharktastic sock set. So I'm using that for the pop of color or pop of neutral at the cuff, and I'm using it for the heels, and I might use it for just like the end of the toe. But this is the Found Fae set, and I'm just striping them in 6 round stripes to create my own like self-striping looking socks. And I'm really loving them. This yarn feels so soft. I don't know if it's because my BFL yarn is not soft, but this feels really nice. And I'm absolutely obsessed with the colors and how they're working up. So that, and the inside of my little project bag looks so cute with all those minis in there. But I did a 14 round cuff, a 37 round leg. The numbers are weird because I want the stripes to line up, and I did a classic slip stitch heel flap, and I am working on the gusset decreases now. This year for summer sock camp, I'm feeling pretty motivated, which last year was the complete opposite. So my goal was to knit 1 pair of Handspun socks, 1 pair of like stripy socks with minis, and I had some other goals too for it, but I think I wanted to knit at least 4 pairs, and I think I'll at least knit 4 pairs, so I'm pretty excited. Oops. I dropped my DPNs for the Whitmoor cardigan. Okay, so my 2 acquisitions are, firstly, more Crafted by the Fates yarn. This is on the Surrealist sock base, which is a fingering weight, 75% fine superwash merino and 25% nylon. And the main skein is called I Never Knew My Father, which is inspired by Bruce from Finding Nemo. And then this pink or purple color is called Bad Memory, and that's the same color as Dory's eyes. And this one, orange, is Not Funny, which is from what's Nemo's dad's name? Marlin's orange color. So I'm really excited for this because I love Sock Week. It's the first time I ever knit socks, and I just feel like this year and kind of last year too, the yarns weren't really that shark themed, and so I was really excited about this to get something more shark themed, because like the beachy colors and everything are cool. I like that it's a lot of people are participating even if they're not into sharks, but I really liked the Shark Week theme, so I'm glad to have something more sharky. And then I got from, what is the name? Woodland Handcrafts, maybe? This drop spindle, and I just want to start trying drop spindling again. I tried it once with a way too heavy spindle that I got super cheap off Etsy. I think it was like 2.6 ounces or something ridiculous like that, and it was just too heavy. I couldn't do it, and I want to be able to spin yarn while I'm walking around. I am trying support spindling. I don't know if it's for me, to be honest, but I'm going to keep trying, and I would like to try drop spindling. So I got this really beautiful spindle. I will put the details of it because I forget what kind of wood it was, but it's nice and light, so I'm excited to try it. and anything with natural wood like this, I'm a sucker for. So that's it for knitting progress and acquisitions, and I haven't really done any spinning because I started making resin dice, like Dungeons and Dragons dice, and so I've been spending a lot of free time experimenting with that. But I do have a May Stashdown update. So for May, I started with 123 because I netted positive a couple months previously, and in I had 2 mini sets, both from Crafted by the Fates. One I've already cast on, and out I have 3 for the Whitmoor Cardigan, 3 that I gave to a friend, and 1 for coasters because I got a coffee table, and then 1 mini set that the Found Face set for socks. I did cast on the stone socks, but I had already broke into that skein previously for the hazelnut. Yeah, which I cast that on in March. And then I cast on my handspun, which I didn't count as part of stash previously, so it does not benefit me, or doesn't benefit my numbers. So net I have -6. Wait, is that right? Yeah, because one cancels, that one cancels. Yeah, so -6. So I'm ending May with 117 and starting June with 117. So yeah. All right, that's all I have for you guys this week, and I will see you soon. Bye.